I now recognize the gentleman from Kansas, Mr. Mann, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for having this hearing, and thank you all for being here today. I represent the Big First District of Kansas, approximately 60 rural counties in the mostly western and central part of Kansas. Farmers, ranchers, and ag producers are the original conservationists. Their livelihoods always depend on the health and sustainability of the land that they work, knowing that stewardship today ensures productivity tomorrow. Technological advances have been helping farmers improve crop yields in Kansas for decades, and they continue to rely on evolving tools and techniques to secure the food supply and reduce losses caused by pest, disease, and extreme weather. As these challenges continue to evolve, it's essential that our farmers, ranchers, and producers have access to the tools and innovations necessary to ensure a successful crop today and for many seasons to come, so they can do what they do best, which we all know is to feed, fuel, and clothe the world. Farming practices such as no-till in Kansas have been used for many, many years as our farmers work to sustain good soil health, but they got to have the tools to be able to do that. So just a handful of questions. First for you, Mr. Abbott. In your testimony, you mentioned that the U.S. has the most scientifically rigorous and transparent pesticide regulatory system in the world. Could you further explain what specific features or processes that make the U.S. system stand out compared to other countries?
Well, first, the rigorous testing that goes through and the submission and the review process, you go to different countries, and I can't speak for every country. I know PREA, it seems like it takes, excuse me, not PREA, but PMRA up in Canada, it will take years and several millions and millions of dollars to get things registered there. You've heard our frustration on the backlog, right? That is real, but it's not the first time we've seen backlog. It's just never been to this degree. So I would say we really have one of the gold standards, if you will. It's just a matter of adequately funding the staffing there to get things through.
Yeah, that makes sense. In an area of growing concern amongst producers, all over Kansas is growing resistance to current crop protection tools, which can reduce their efficacy and create vulnerabilities to damage. Again, for you, Mr. Abbott, can you speak to the role that adjuvants and inert ingredients play in reducing the risk of weed resistance to provide growers with long-term success in managing?
By the addition, and I'll speak for the inerts first, right? The inerts are part of the pesticide package, right? That's what helps them work together, commingle together. If you're putting different chemistries together, they don't always like to play nice together. It's how do you get those to where they're actually going to stay in stable form and where you can actually use them on the crop. The adjuvants are going to help influence the tank mix to a degree that you're going to see an improvement between 15, even as high as 30% increase in efficacy versus the pesticide by itself. So it's about getting it into the leaf, penetration, spreading across the leaf, and actually keeping the spray on the crop itself that you're spraying.
All of which, we need to be quickly approved as new technology is coming out to give our producers the tools they need.
Absolutely.
To sustainably farm. And we also have to remember that at the core of sustainability is profitability. And if our ag producers, if it's not profitable, it will not be sustainable. Last question for you, Mr. Witherbee. Agragene's technology represents an exciting development in pest control that can grow our producers' toolbox of options. As we look toward resilient farming systems, can you discuss how your technology can be integrated with other proven crop protection tools to enhance integrated pest management strategies?
Yeah, I think we all know by now that there's no real silver bullet. So the more tools that you can have so that you can do rotations, so that you can apply different chemistries or different products, et cetera, gives the growers different opportunities to do this, and particularly with changes in climate, changes in the way pests are acted, they need these other tools and other options, mechanism of actions, in order to really fight and protect their crop and protect their current season. So just having more tools in the toolbox, and then having, as we've all learned, the growers are smartest people out there. They know how to take care of their crops and to bring it to market. They will find ways at the right times to apply them and to get them in order to maximize yield and to hopefully maximize their profits as well.
That's right. Well, thank you all again for being here. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.